Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Captain Sanjit and we are covering the articles of the Chicago Convention 1944. So in this particular video, I will be covering two articles, only two articles because these two things have often come in the air regulations exam. So we are dealing with conditions to be fulfilled with respect to the aircraft. In the last video, we read about Article 29, documents to be carried in the aircraft. Very important. If you do not know what it is, look back and read it again or go over it again, go over the video again. These questions are asked again and again. So today we'll be covering Article 30 and 31. So in Article 30, they talk about aircraft radio equipment. So let me read it to you. The aircraft of a state flying in or over the territory of another state shall carry radios licensed and used in accordance with the regulations of the state in which the aircraft is registered. The radios may only be used by the members of the flight crew suitably licensed by the state in which the aircraft is registered. So the key point here is the aircraft is registered. Basically, like your car is registered in a particular state, the same way the aircraft is being registered. The aircraft's registration belongs to a certain country, right? So they're saying that the aircraft of a state flying in or over the territory of another state. So let's say an aircraft of India, and they are also saying that shall carry radio license. So why is a radio needed? Basically, a radio is needed to talk to the ATC or another aircrafts, right? So they are saying that it should be in accordance with the regulations of the state in which the aircraft is registered. So an Indian aircraft shall carry a radio with respect to the regulations of India, right? So let's say the radio, and of course to operate the radio there is a license. So you might have heard about the RTR exam, right? So the RTR exam is to basically operate that radio of the aircraft, right? So they are basically saying that to operate a radio, uh, the aircraft has to adhere to the regulations of the country, and the person operating that radio should have the license, the radio license of that country, right? Article 31 is talking about certificate of airworthiness. What does it say? Every aircraft engaged in international navigation shall be provided with a certificate of airworthiness issued or rendered valid by the state in which it is registered. So we already read about the documents to be carried in an aircraft, and we remember that a certificate of airworthiness is required. So they are basically talking about uh, certificate of airworthiness in Article 31, and they are saying that a certificate of airworthiness issued by the registering country of that aircraft is compulsory, or is should be carried in that aircraft whenever it's flying, right? So remember these two. Article 30 talks about aircraft radio equipment, and also it also says that the personnel operating this radio equipment should also have a license. Also, Article 31 speaks about certificate of airworthiness, in which they say that a certificate of airworthiness is needed for an aircraft to fly, and it has to be issued by the country in which the aircraft is registered, right? So three articles, you have to remember what it is. Article 29, documents to be carried in an aircraft. Article 30, aircraft radio equipment. And Article 31, certificate of airworthiness, right? So that's it for this video. I hope it's short and sweet, and I hope you understood. If not, you can always reach out to me. Happy landings. Cheers.